All right, guys. Thanks for coming to the stream this morning. I'm here driving through Kentucky. It's a scary road. It's just slippery for some reason. Earlier it was like a 2-lane road. It was just bad. It was too bad to stream. This is safer, but it's still slippery. Real slippery. Going to a new location out here in Kentucky, south part. I went into Tennessee for a minute there. I'm back in Kentucky. I got a 1,000-hour drive back to home. On my cycle says I've got 3 hours left. And I don't know if I'll be able to recover time every day to go home. I believe I can drive 7 days a week like this. Yeah, Craig, can't pronounce it, but I appreciate you coming by. Just driving through Kentucky right now, trying to get to Morganville, Kentucky. My GPS has got me going left and right out here, and I'm not used to this type of roads. I'm used to big highways, big ones. But this one is a series of smaller highways. This is really wide right here. This looks nice and fancy, but I got a feeling it won't be like this for long. Okay, that was a cop right there. Yalia, Saudi Arabia. Hey guys, girls out there, appreciate you coming by. Clicking my link from Saudi Arabia. Well, I'm driving through Middle America right now in a big rig semi-truck. Freightliner Cascadia, 2023. I'm working my way to a little town in Kentucky to drop off this load. I mean, other than the rain, it's pretty nice out here. Everything's so green, manicured. There were some mansions a little bit ago. There's a whole bunch of mansions. It's really odd. Makes you wonder where the money is in this world and Never would have thought it's out here. I guess I made a bad decision last night where I slept because I thought it was a little closer, but I've been driving for an hour and I still got 42 minutes left. Hey, Cotty. 6:48 a.m. here. 6:48 in Kentucky, southern Kentucky. Making my way through no man's land out here. Hey, Michael. Hey, thanks out there in Alaska. And now you're driving through Kentucky, middle America. Making my way to Morganville, Kentucky. Hopefully the stream is coming through. Did I get a tornado alert out here in Kentucky? No. I see the clouds though. It's possible. Let's just hope it doesn't do that. I was told that if I do good today that I can start heading home from Kentucky to Kansas City. A tornado would really mess that up, wouldn't it? Dude, I appreciate you coming by and clicking on my link and checking out the stream for a minute. I have no idea what else out there streaming right now. I'm pretty sure you got a lot of options. You didn't swipe away yet. I can appreciate that. Guys. I don't take you for granted. This is my stream, though. It's not as entertaining as my videos because I'm kind of stuck here driving. But you know how it is. When you pull over, shoot videos and upload them, and wait to see what your reactions are. See if you're upset. See if you're happy. Most of the time, we try to make you happy, but every once in a while, we try to troll you. Me and my camera and the truck. Oh yeah, Jipko. Where at? Where I am now or where I was yesterday? Sometimes I get into it, but I don't know. Sometimes you guys know more than me. Well, I guess all the time. Dallas. Nice. Well, hopefully it'll be any tornadoes down there. Hopefully. That's just bad news. I can't think of a scenario where a tornado actually helped. Tomatoes. Are you a troll? Looks like somebody doesn't like me. They don't even know me. It's crazy how people think that I'm not allowed to do something because it makes them feel something. I apologize that it triggered you. Yeah, I haul dry van out here. I work for a company called F&S, Fraley and Schilling, drivefs.com. Been working for them for a while, pulling a dry van, 53 footer. I usually just haul aluminum coils, and today I'm hauling aluminum scrap or something to that, something. I'm going to some metal place right now, so it's probably scrap. It's one of those loads you don't have to strap down. Oh, nice. Yeah. We're all doing the same thing, man. We're a small world. Nobody's better than anybody else around here. Except for my family says I'm a hero. And nobody else agrees. That's fine. I'm not trying to be a hero to everybody. My videos doesn't say everyone's hero or superhero, just family hero. I don't see a problem with that. My family doesn't see a problem with that. Oh, yeah. They got this scrap like in tails. They forklifted them on. And I would imagine, I was reading the reviews on Google where I'm going to drop this, and people say you got to sweep it out after, but they provide a broom. So that's all right with me. I don't mind sweeping. I don't mind sweeping out. I just don't have a broom. I don't carry that kind of stuff. I got to drive down. Where am I going to put it? In my sleeper? I'm a company driver, so I can't modify anything. I guess I could duct tape it to the roof. Yeah. Hey, I drive through pretty much the Midwest. I'm out of I live in Kansas City. This company's out of Indiana. So all the states right in America here, Middle America. And this is like the second time they sent me this far away in Kentucky. But you guys, we dispatch and explore and flex and see what we can get going. I don't mind it. More miles. Except I got 2 hours and 46 minutes left on my cycle, and I'm worried about that because where I'm going might take 3 hours of waiting, and then I'll be there with my, like, trying to recover hours from a week ago. I was doing a refresher on YouTube this morning because I forgot how that works. I can recover hours that dropped off 8 days ago. And I'm like, well, when are they going to pop on there? Is it going to be tonight? I'm like, I can't be stuck there. That's going to be bad news. There's no truck parking, they said there. No overnight parking. So I got myself into a pickle. I think it'll be all right, but just trying to prepare for whatever's going to happen. Be prepared. Be prepared. Appreciate you guys coming by, clicking on my stream, hanging out for a couple minutes before you start your day. If you're somewhere else, then appreciate you coming by in the middle of your day. Just driving through Kentucky right now. Driving through southern Kentucky, middle America. Hey, Eagle. Appreciate you coming by. Hey, thanks a lot, Chip Co. Appreciate that. Appreciate you guys hanging out. You must be. Tripping. Hey, Eagle. That happens. I got I just take a 5-hour energy. I try to keep it. They got specials. You buy 2 get 1 free. Blah blah blah. So I always keep like 3 of them on me just in case. It's miserable when you fall asleep. It's miserable when you're tired, and it really makes this job miserable. But it's a 5-hour energy. Bam. Some people drink coffee, but in order for me to drink coffee, I got to put a lot of sugar in it. And I don't want to. I don't want to drink that much sugar. I'm getting fat. Real fat. Okay, I'm not getting fat, but it'll get me fat. Appreciate you, Eagle. Hopefully, you'll see you again. I'll come to some little town here. Some kind of little town over here. They got themselves a Casey's with the truck stop. Truck parking. It says straight ahead to Bowling Green. Nope, AHA. I'm a company driver. My friend, I'm a company driver. That means that's their truck. It's their authority. It's all theirs. I just sit in this seat and turn the wheel. But I do good. I do it real good. Yeah, they don't, as far as I know, they don't sell those anymore. You got to order those manuals custom from the dealers these days. Everything the companies are putting out are automatics. Automatics. I mean, back in the day, we used to have to shift. I tell you what, I'm in Middle America, which is there's no hills or mountains or anything. It'd be a great place to have to shift because when I was shifting, I was living in California. Every direction you go is a mountain or a hill. Yeah, it's supposed to be safer. It's supposed to be better for the truck. More reliable. It's an automatic. I remember a long time ago when automatics came out, they were really looked down on. I guess the technology wasn't right, but man, it drives like a car. It drives like a car. It's crazy. So I have to back up. Oh boy, I bet you're nervous, huh? I bet you're real nervous. Hey, just relax, dude. What you went through in your lessons is a lot harder than what you're going to experience out there. Most of the time where they send you, there's plenty of room. Plenty of room. There's always people there to help. Don't let it stress you out. You'll be focused on the wrong stuff if you're stressed out. You'll end up being late, you miss turns, you'll make bad decisions with fuel stops. I mean, all kinds of stuff. Just relax. I wouldn't rely on Google Maps. I'd make sure you get a trucker app or a truck GPS. Those Google Maps and Apple Maps will put you in spots where you get some trouble. Just for the most part, especially if you're at a big company, everywhere you got to get up the freeway, it's going to be wide. Everywhere you got to go with the dock or anything, it's going to be really wide. It's not like some of these smaller companies that get out in the farms and mud and just crazy locations. Keep in mind, a lot of truckers, man, that first 2-3 weeks, man, they're shitting themselves. They're just so stressed. They're hitting every rest area. They're just so nervous, and I get it. I try to talk to them a little bit. I've been driving since 1999, so I've had those butterflies. I've had those feelings. I get them sometimes. I got them a little bit right now. I got to go to this scrap place to drop this stuff, but my clock's not right. They've been running me. This is day 7, day 8. This is day 8 without a 36-hour reset. So I'm doing my best to keep up with what they need me to do without running out of time on the side of the road. because I got 2 hours and 35 minutes left on my cycle. And yeah, this place is going to take a while. I don't want to get stuck somewhere. And getting stuck, it's not fun. Especially when you're stuck somewhere you're not supposed to be. Just be cool like Fonzie. Cool like Fonzie. Man, I came out of high school and I was a big freaking loser. And my brother got into trucking, and he's like, hey, I'm at a company now that we can train you and everything, and we'll help you get your CDL. And I did it, and I've had it ever since. I even stopped trucking for a while, and kept the CDL. It's one of those things that's like, it's just there. It's like an insurance blanket in case anything happens financially. You always got this to fall back on. It's real easy to jump in a truck. Hey, enjoy yourself out there. Hey, Jay, you only have to do this once, man. Enjoy every minute of it. You're looking back. It'll just be a memory. Make the best of it. I got this job back in got this job. I sent a document. I didn't get to record all that first week until I got back home. And then I started recording everything. With this dash cam you're looking at now, and I also have a pair of smart glasses that I got. They have microphones and cameras on them, so I can record as I'm looking around with that. I record everything. Sometimes I go outside and I do skits and I try to think of funny things and do them. I got a lot of free time out here. And I like uploading videos on there and then having my kids react to it. It's fun. It's fun if they laugh real hard. It's not fun when they look at me like I'm dumb after they watched it. How many miles? Probably, I don't know, I could go for 7 hours straight at I could go by 600 miles. I only got one tank on this truck. All the extra weight on these trucks was stripped off in the terminals. So I'm just running one tank. It'll run me about 7 hours before I get down to about 1/4 of a tank. Never let that stuff hit red. And that, just so you know, that second half of that tank drops quick. So if it takes you 4 hours to get to the half a tank, it's going to be 2 hours before you're empty. That's a hard lesson. Hard lesson. Yeah, I run pretty hard though. I run until my dude was yelling at me to stop. I'm twiddling my thumbs until that TOD clock's ready to start. One thing I don't do is I don't idle. I stop, I shut this truck off. It ain't on at all. I get an email every month from the company telling me my idle time, and it's like 0.001% or something. There's a couple of things I just don't do. I used to do. I had a truck out there. I didn't stop running for 3 years. I never turned it off. Even when I was at home, I just leave it on. Oh man, look for a PJ Fresh. Pilot Flying J merged together to make one super truck stop once the owner of Flying J died. And they got this new thing where they combined their resources. They have a thing called PJ Fresh. It's like a restaurant thing in them. And it's cheap pizza, everything you can want right there. And it ain't got Denny prices. It ain't got IHOP prices. They scoop it up, throw it in a container, I'll take it to go, or they got tables there. But man, it's probably the best bang for your buck. But to be honest, if you're loyal to a fuel company like Pilot or one of those, pretty much all your showers and food will be free. But you got to eat what they got behind the glass, you know. Especially if you're filling up 2 tanks. I think 1 tank I can get 2 hot dogs. 1 tank I can get a slice of pizza. And it's good stuff, man. It's probably all filled with sugar. Yeah. I cut back on it though. I've been using my points to buy salads because they got salads right below the glass. When they don't have salads, they'll have a cup of boiled eggs. Just anything to fill your stomach. Sometimes that pizza every day or hot dogs every day gets too much. Too much. I like pizza. I used to think, I worked at Pizza Hut as a kid. I'm thinking I could eat this for the rest of my life. Nah, you can't. Sometimes you need something else. How you doing out there? I use a Texas speech that reads what you guys say into my ear, but sometimes you guys use some names that I won't recognize. But then again, there's some font out there that my Texas speech doesn't understand. Yeah. Every time I'm over there in that left lane, people yell at me on the internet. That doesn't hurt my feelings. It just gums up all the comments with hate. And I was doing it to troll people. Sometimes I'll do a video where I'm just over there trying to trigger the Karens. Yeah, I had a bird fly into the grill. No damage. I had a bird fly into the windshield. No damage. I've hit coyotes. I used to hit coyotes all the time in the desert. One time I hit 2 coyotes at once. They ran across the front of the truck, and it would have ran across, but there was a divider in the middle, and it saw both the coyotes saw the divider and turned around and ran back the other way. And by then, my truck had passed, my trailer was there, and they ran under the trailer, and they just disintegrated. And I just saw this red smoke. It looked like red smoke coming out from my back axles. It was pretty crazy. I got them both. But I've been real lucky. Because, I mean, every mile there's a dead animal on the side of the road that's as big as my car that somebody hit. Somebody hit him. Says I'm 12 miles from where I gotta be. 12 miles. Yeah. I always thought there was a company or a department of something that would be picking up these bodies on the side of the road. But when I hit these routes, like every other day for weeks, that animal's been there for a month. It's like, man, there's nobody out here picking them up. I'm driving so fast I don't smell them or nothing, but I would imagine if you live around there, all the neighborhood dogs are trying to get to it. Because I'll see dogs, like the collars on them on the side of the highway eating carcass. Man, you're going to be next. Get the hell out of here. Hey, Matthew, I'm heading to Morganville, Kentucky. It says it's 11 miles away. Been driving here for a couple days now. This is day 3. Day 3 on this run. I should turn around and head back to Newburgh, Indiana, so I can pick me up some coils. Take me to coils west to get me home. It's time for me to get home. But I'm really far away, so it ain't gonna happen tonight. I gotta go from southern Kentucky up to northern Missouri and then back to Kansas City where I live. So I might be able to get there by Sunday. I don't know. Monday, I don't know. I'm not going to cry. As long as I'm heading that way, I'll be happy. It just seems like I'm always heading the opposite direction out here on the road. Hey, KO. Man, if you don't mind having your family to your back all the time, you'll get along real good out here, especially if you like to drive. I used to do road trips in my cars, and I get to town. Sometimes I just pass my house. I go right past on the highway and find something to do in the next town. Just I wasn't quite done driving. But out here, yeah, it's the same way. Except you don't even have to get out to sleep. You just roll my fat ass out, roll into the bed in the back. It's pretty easy out here. These new trucks are real nice to drive. It's like driving a car. It's got all the same gauges. Well, there's extra gauge like air and stuff, but for the most part, you're just watching and steering. So it's going to back up. Well, we don't back up every day. And if you do, it's usually just real quick. Most places that you go as a trucker, they've made their lots to where it's just circle around. You don't have to back up. Unless you're trying to park somewhere tight to sleep. There's a lot of truckers that get out of trucking school and they really can't back up. So they try to get to those truck stops early where there's pull-throughs. Because sometimes the pull-throughs fill up and you got to back in somewhere. And those are the ones you see on the side of the road sleeping. A little bit scared. We were all there. I was there. Yeah. I grew up my whole life in the West, running in the West. And pretty much the only thing I liked about the East was all the colors. And those were short-lived. I didn't like the humidity. The humidity was rough. Small roads. Yeah, I liked in the desert because you could see 2 towns away. So like, hey, I'm getting low on fuel or I'm getting hungry. You can see like miles down the freeway. You go, okay, you know where you are. Mountains are real good indicators. But I'm out in the Midwest now, and there's no landmarks. Not like there were. Man, I seen a truckload of them, and I was shooting video when they passed by me. They were really neat. And then finally, I saw one. I think I was in Tennessee or something. I just saw one driving. They looked bigger, and they looked a little bigger than I thought they would. But yeah, I was in the truck driving on the highway. It was on the highway. I don't know what to think about them. Have you seen anything? I don't know what to think about them. I respect the company and the technology, but I don't know what to think about them. I don't trust YouTube videos because there's so many that are haters and so many that are just like clearly trying to sell it or something. But one day I'll see one. I used to haul cars for a living, so I probably would have seen one already. But yeah, I wonder if they're quick. I heard he's coming out with one that's going to be super, super, super fast, like the Tesla Plaid, like that Model S Plaid. It's going to have a weird name on it too, like I heard it, and that'll be neat to see on the road. But yeah, I'm poor. There's no way I'm going to ever buy one. I drive a 2013 Ford C-Max Hybrid, and that's a little thing. I just drive it from my house like a couple blocks to the parking lot that I drive my truck out of. So it sits in a dirt lot all day, every day for weeks. And I can't see anybody spend that kind of money for what I do. Batu. How you doing, Batu? Batu says I'm 4.8 miles away from where I gotta be. I did some Google searches on this place and got the reviews on this on how to approach this situation. With a hard hat on, safety glasses, boots, reflective clothes, yada yada. I got it all. I don't like walking to these places. Like, man, I got snapped at McDonald's this morning at the truck stop. I got snapped at. Unfreaking real, man. I should have been recording. I always record, but sometimes I'm like, you know what? I don't think they want me to put them on the internet, so I just don't record because nothing really fun's happening. But this time, the McDonald's manager snapped at me. At a truck stop out in the middle of butt fuck to snap at me. She don't even know who I am. I'm nobody, but it's not like I'm worse than anybody else. Yeah, I heard he's redoing that. I heard he's doing that Roadster again. Lots of rumors out there. I'm still waiting for Neuralink because I just want to upload some cool stuff into my brain, like Recall from Total Recall, implant memories. You know, bucket list items. That's right. Imagine plugging your brain into a network of other brains, just brainstorming and problem solving or whatever it is, just a collective in real time. So your mouth doesn't screw your thoughts up in translation. It's instantaneous. It's dangerous because once the AI gets hold of that, they're not going to want to let go of your brain. So every second that goes by, that AI is getting stupider when it could be getting smarter. Morgantown. Oh, I thought it was Morganville. Huh? Oh well. Right, there's my exit. Oh, that's an on-ramp. An extended on-ramp. Oh, that's a good idea, huh? That's a good idea. I guess that's what we used to do before we had the internet. Because now I just stream music off YouTube. Appreciate you, KO. boy, this road is not a good looking road for trucks. Another one of these. I just had like an hour of this type of road a little bit ago. Wow, this does not look trucker friendly, but the edge of the road is tore up like trucks have been here. Makes me think like back when they shot Smokey the Bandit, I think a lot of the highways look like this across America, especially down here in the South. Kentucky, I guess it's Midwest, I don't know what it is. South, I don't know what it is. Oh boy, there's a long line behind me on that turn. All right, that didn't take me anywhere. Oh, it's got to be coming up then, because GPS just put me right here, and there's nothing here. I see something on the left over here on the map. Maybe it's something for trucks. I don't even know where to go. I'm going to pull to the side here and see if we get some people pass. Oh, you're going to go inside there? Well, of course you're going to go inside there. All right. Of course. Maybe I'm going to turn around right here. Yeah, this isn't very safe for everybody, but I got to figure out where I'm going, because that didn't work at all. All right, what did we do wrong? Is that it up there on the hill? Maybe that's up there on the hill. All right, that's it up there on that hill up there. I'm gonna go up there where that dry van's going. All right, glad I did something, because that could have been bad. All right, let's maneuver this. Let's maneuver this bad boy around so I can. That's how you do it, boys and girls. That's how you turn around on a country road out here. That's how you do it. Truck entrance. All right. All right. Contact security before entering. Yeah. I guess that's cool. All this better. Hello. I'm a truck driver out here. I just saw the phone on the side of the call before I get to security. Grab this paper here. I got stuff from Silk. I'm driving from Silk in here. Let me. Four. They said it starts with a 4. Oh, you know what? They sent me a message. I'm sorry. I'm taking your time up. Uh, 41130. 52000 number. Reload it to the screen. 52000 71620. Thank you very much. Right. So go ahead, pull onto the scale. And that's what I'm going to do. It's not so tight. Get all on the scale. Stairs over here. Oh, check it out. It's raining out there. So far, the Google reviews are great. They're really nice.